right, folks, as we all know, last year, my guy, Teofimo Lopez, ducked $8 million to face Devin Haney. This year, Keyshawn Davis, $3 million to face Devin Haney. Now, people gonna say, man, they pussycats. I'm not gonna say they pussycats, but let me tell you like this. Devin Haney is making them look like a pussycat. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it unbiased, logically, and objectively. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're, look, I'm a fan and I support Teofimo Lopez. I support Keyshawn Davis. I support Shakur Stevenson, right? I support the business acumen of the Haneys. But as a fan, they ain't giving, if you're a fan of these gentlemen, they ain't giving no fans no bragging rights. We gotta stay shh. Everybody gotta stay quiet. Humble themselves. Devin Haney, in the beginning when Bill Haney attached the Debo name to his son, Devin Haney, I'm like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney's not even a knockout artist like that. He's not scaring nobody in the ring. But let me tell you like this, he's scaring people outside of the ring. He's scaring people out of the negotiation table, in which, as a matter of fact, he's giving them what you want any fighter, if that's your fighter, to give your fighter. Legacy fight, life-changing money, big fights. Like what else do you want? What else do you want? You know, that Devin Haney is not bringing to the table. What else do you want? Life-changing money, legacy fight, and now a belt. What do you guys want? You know what I'm thinking about is that I think that fighters have become so jealous of Devin Haney's business acumen. And they know that if they fight Devin Haney, no matter how they negotiate, no matter what, even if they're getting a good payday, they know that Devin Haney's going to get paid more than these guys. I think they don't even want to fight Devin because they just don't want to give Devin the payday. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, two guys fighting each other is, they business partners. However you want to look at it, they're business partners. You know what I'm saying? For that event, they're business partners, right? And I think that these guys, it's not that they're afraid of Devin Haney and what he could do to them physically. It's ego. If he get, I'm getting $3 million, but I don't want Devin Haney to get the $6 million though. I mean, I'm getting $8 million, but I don't want Devin to get that $10 and $12 million though. It's ego, folks. This is like backwards hustling. You know what I'm saying? It's just backwards, folks. It's dumb. This is what people live for, I believe so, as a prize fighter. You know what I'm saying? It's giving you the goods. You know? I just don't understand, folks. I don't understand. Like Keyshawn Davis is in a USA Olympian, silver medalist. You know what I'm saying? He got a good prestige amateur background. He is an entertaining fighter. You know what I'm saying? He could box, he could punch, he could brawl, he could dog it out. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing for Teofimo Lopez. So I don't think that these guys are afraid of Devin Haney, but there's something that is just key. It's something about Devin Haney. Now, I said during my live the other day that we don't know what happened in sparring because these guys, you already know they've been sparring with each other on the come up. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney has been in the ring with Ryan, has been in the ring with Teo, has been in the ring with Keyshawn, Shakur, and Tank, and all these guys, right? And it's beginning to, it got me thinking like, yo, it's something that we don't know. It's something that has been that has been captured, but without the cameras. And because Bill Haney is the type to be like, you know what? My son is Debo. It's something that Bill Haney knows that what his son has done to these guys in sparring. I believe when they're thinking about Devin Haney, they're already thinking about losing. And I think this is the reason why these guys wouldn't even take the biggest fight. Now I'm not going to say the biggest fight, but I'm talking about the biggest payday. Because right away, it seems like they're thinking about losing. They're thinking about losing because, all right, no, Keyshawn Davis is not going to get he's not going to accept $3 million because he feel like, you know what, if he accepts the $3 million or the $2.1 million and, you know, what Top Rank bid it, if I lose to Devin Haney, then I got to start all over with probably a $100,000 payday, $75,000 payday. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? These guys are thinking about the worst already. They're not as confident. I don't believe that. Let's say my guy Tio, which I support 100% in and out the ring. You know, when he fought Vasily Lomachenko, they offered him $1 million. He feel like he was underpaid, but guess what? He still did it. He still did it because he felt in his heart that he would beat Vasily Lomachenko. He wasn't happy with the Josh Taylor payday, but he believed in his heart that he will beat Josh Taylor. Let me get that payday. Let me get the payday with Vasily Lomachenko. When it comes to Devin Haney, the $8 million, uncertainty settles in. Same thing with Keyshawn Davis. I think these guys are negotiating deals thinking about losing rather than thinking about winning. That is the issue. Well, like Devin Haney, he's thinking about winning. You know what I'm saying? Like the George Camboso. He's thinking about, you know what, I beat George Camboso. Let me get this, what, $2.7 million. Let me go to Australia with or without my dad. I'm going to beat him and I'm going to collect after. See, that's what Tio thought before. And I understand Teofimo Lopez paid his dues more, of course, than Keyshawn Davis. He's a two-time millennial. I believe the business of boxing has worked against Teofimo Lopez for the most part. But when it came down to what Devin Haney, $8 million, it didn't work against him. Now, of course, there was you know, uncertainties with the contract that he signed with Turkey Al Sheikh the first time before the not the George Camboso, but the Arnold Barbosa fight, when he was supposed to get well over an amount, and he voiced his opinion on Twitter, which alter the payday, alter the business model, alter everything, right? He still got his payday when he faced Shakur Stevenson, but how that worked out. I'm not going to compare Teofimo Lopez and Keyshawn Davis situation because I believe that Teofimo Lopez actually paid his dues and took, you know what I'm saying, less than what he feel he deserved. And the business of boxing after the Vasily Lomachenko, where they wanted to give him $1 million, Top Rank wanted to give him $1 million to face George Camboso. That's the reason why he took in the purse bid. And Triller came out of nowhere with a $6.2 million bid. Everybody was on Teofimo Lopez's side because he paid his dues. People felt like he deserved a higher payday than $1 million what Top Rank wanted to give him in the face of George Camboso. When it comes to Keyshawn Davis has been a guy that has dropped the ball, that has made Top Rank, you know what I'm saying, lose out. Let's not forget what happened to Albright the first time. Let's not forget about that big fight he was supposed to have in Virginia in which he dropped the ball. Let's not forget the missing weights. So Keyshawn Davis has been unprofessional in which going into this $3 million deal or the $2.1 million in which Top Rank bid, you should have given the Top Rank the benefit of the doubt and be accountable and responsible for how you fucked up leading to a fight or leading to a negotiation with a Devin Haney. See, Tio never dropped the ball like that. You know? But in the end of the day, facts is that these guys dug the biggest payday. Allegedly, Shakur Stevenson dug the 25%, in which that was going to be his biggest payday. Allegedly, what was it? Boots could have fought Devin Haney as well. And Devin Haney was willing to get the 52-pound catch weight. And I know a lot of people want to be like, oh, yo, see, that's the reason why Shakur Stevenson said what he said. Yeah, at the end of the day, facts remains that these guys has avoided the biggest payday, life-changing money, and legacy fight. Because whether people like it or not, fighting Devin Haney is automatically a legacy fight with or without the belt. A Devin Haney in your resume is good. Now, I know in the 147-pound division, I believe there could be a great tournament. I would like to see Devin Haney face a Richardson Hitchens. I would like to see We're already going to see Teofimo Lopez versus Rolly Romero. And we're going to see Ryan Garcia versus Conor Benn. That's already a great tournament. We might see Devin Haney versus Liam Pyro. But this right here, we're talking about guys that already paid their dues. Yes, Keyshawn Davis paid his dues in the amateurs. Yes, he became a champion in the 135-pound division. I just believe that his relationship and friendship, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is very detrimental to the business of Keyshawn Davis. His relations, friendship, or whatever they want to call it, is a detrimental. Well, Keyshawn, the relationship he got with Shakur Stevenson is a detrimental to the businessman, the business of Keyshawn Davis.